Hey there. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to add a new user to your WordPress website. So in order to do that, first thing you need to do is log in. Once you log in and you're on the dashboard, you'll go over to the side and go to users, and you'll click add new. And then you'll get this little form fields. You can see what's required, a username and an email, and a password. Those are the only things you actually have to add in, though it is useful to add some of these other things in sometimes. So we're going to call this username test. We're going to give them my email just to see, and you can see I put my first last name in here. Automatically filled that in. Not really necessary though. And then you want to add a password. It'll automatically generate a password for you that's strong, and though you could pick any password you want. I always suggest using a strong password. A lot of times people will put passwords in here and it'll come up as very weak or weak, which are fine to use, but then you are sacrificing a little bit of the security of your website. So always try and keep a strong password. Sending user notification about their account. I mean, not necessary, but it's always good. And then last important thing you need to know is role. So it really depends on who you're making an account for, but there's a couple of different roles you could choose. You're probably only going to be choosing between two, basically editor or administrator. Most accounts you probably make would be administrator. Administrators have access to do anything on the site. They could change things, do whatever they want. Editors can only edit posts. So, that's usually the two things you see is people want like a person who's going to write their blog post, but they don't necessarily want them to have full access to the website. You give them an editor role. But if it's someone you trust and someone you know is going to be doing a lot of major edits to the website, then you want to make them an administrator. And then once you fill all this out, all you do is click add new user, and it'll send them an email, and they'll be a new user. So that's pretty much that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, but hopefully that was helpful.